Hey everybody, welcome back to this YouTube video. I'm really grateful that you're here today because I've got an awesome guy to speak to on our channel. So today we're going to speak to a young guy, just 19 years old, who joined Livegood only 12 days ago. And if you've been watching any of my other videos, you'll realize that quite a few of the interviews have been with leaders and people that have maybe been in Livegood for quite a long time. But I really wanted to bring you an experience from somebody who is just getting started, but is already seeing success with the business. So I'm really, really happy to say that Rodney is here today and he is going to be able to give us his insights. And like I said, he's only been here 12 days, so he certainly doesn't know everything about the business for sure, but he's already having fun and having a good result. So Rodney, thank you for coming over to this interview today. I know that you are miles and miles and miles away from me. Maybe you could just say hello, tell us a little bit about you, where you live, where you're from, what you do, just so that we can, hear about you, please.
Yeah, of course, and thank you so much for having me on here. It's very exciting, super happy to be here. And hello, all the viewers. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, all of those good things. But the first thing, yeah, I am 19. My name is Rodney. I've been with Livegood, for the 12 days, but right now, currently, I'm actually in school, part-time for leadership and psychology. I'm in Missouri, and I go to Urshan. And so far, it's been an amazing experience. Right now, I actually work part-time at T-Mobile. Prior to hearing about Live Good, I have been looking for some sort of extra income opportunity. I do have an entrepreneurial mindset. Um, I worked with Primerica for a little bit. That was, selling life insurance and whatnot, but it wasn't the greatest experience, but it was good knowledge foundation. And when I learned about Live Good, I was actually at work. A man came in. His name was Larry. He was switching from the dark side, AT&T, to T-Mobile. So I was just helping him out, giving him good service. And eventually, as we're just talking, he started talking about what he does, and that it grabbed my attention right away. Um, what the things he was saying, and what caught my attention was that with Live Good in particular, it's something that really helps people. And I'm like, okay, well, how does it help? And he was talking about how the members get wholesale products at, up to 75% less than retail. I'm like, oh, okay, like, well, I'm in health and wellness, so that's cool. And then he said, oh yeah, and you can get paid for being a member. I'm like, wait, what? Really? How does the pay structure work? So we started talking about it some more, and I was sold from right there. So we actually switch contact information. I mean, but so far it's just been such an amazing experience with Live
Wow.
Good.
Wow, amazing. Okay, so there you are, you're at work doing your part-time job.
Yeah,
A customer comes in and just a normal conversation then, and
yeah,
he tells you about Live Good and it piques your interest. So I think that's really interesting for our viewers to know that, you can just be talking about your company, your business, Live Good, out and about wherever you are and whomever you are with, because you never know when you're going to meet somebody like Rodney, who is entrepreneurial minded and can really, help you and help your business, and he can help others. So that's really exciting that that's how it was
yeah.
introduced to you. So did you sign up then and there, Rodney, or did you come to a Zoom call or anything like that? What was the next step?
Yeah, so what I did, I was actually going to be in town the next day, so I had a long drive back. So we exchanged phone numbers, and he later on that night sent me the link. So before I go to bed, I check it out. I'm already interested, so I watched the video. I enrolled. I'm signed up, and actually the next day I got to bronze. After church service, I went out with a few friends and church members out to eat, and I was telling my friends about it. I'm like, hey guys, like I was just at T-Mobile, and this guy's telling me about Live Good, and I show him the video. I'm like, dude, we all got to get in on this. And I'm like, yeah, like let's do it. So I got to bronze my second day, and it was incredible. But that's how that went.
Amazing. Congratulations. That's huge. That's a
Yeah,
really big deal. And it goes to show you what's possible, as well, because I hear some people do say, "Oh, I don't want to tell my friends and family. I want to do it all on social media and, keep it on the quiet kind of thing." But I think if you understand and you're proud of the business and you understand that this is helping people and this is you can help your friends as well by letting them enroll and showing them what you've got. And that's really been your attitude from day one, from what you're saying.
Yeah, and I've had such good leaders. Larry, I actually went to his house earlier this week. We're both in the same city, so we were like, hey, we should meet up and talk about it. So I mean, just the leadership is incredible. But the big thing for me has just that belief mindset because this is new. Anytime you jump into anything new, whether it's a new school, new job, new work, new anything, it can be a little frightening at first. But when I got paid yesterday, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is legit, this is good, this is real. Made me feel more better, but I just kept that belief, throughout the whole time, and it's been showing, and elevating the faith in my team as well.
Amazing. Exactly. I'm so with you. We're on the same page. That's so cool.
Yeah,
So is it true that you went silver in 9 days? Is that really true? How did that work for
yeah,
you? Tell me about it.
yeah.
That's
It was really neat.
amazing.
I just for me, I was really hungry from the beginning. I did see the potential and the opportunity that was, presented. So I put all effort into, going after it. And like I said, like I do see the value in how it helps people. So who wouldn't want to know about it? So I started sharing with my friends. There's friends started sharing with their friends. I think four people on my team are bronze already, and I've had 10 personal recruits within those 9 days. So it's been very exciting. Everyone who's joined has been so excited and so happy they're now a part. But yeah, it's just a matter of sharing and believing the
It
gift
really,
we have.
yeah, isn't it? It
Yeah,
totally is. Wow. So not only are you silver, but you also have bronzes on your team in less than 2 weeks. That is
yeah,
huge. So congratulations. Honestly, really
yeah.
congratulations to you. That's amazing. So you mentioned that you're working at T-Mobile and you said that you had sold some life insurance. Is that what you said before? Was that this kind of industry, the similar one to Livegood, or is that something completely different?
It's similar. It has its similarities. The big thing though, it wasn't true residual income like with the opportunity you have here at Live Good to grow. The only so I got licensed, and actually when I was getting licensed at the time I was working 80 hours a week. I was working three jobs. I was doing a lot of different things, but I still managed within just a couple weeks, to still study, make time to study, and make time to go and get my license. So now I actually am a licensed agent. I don't really use my license, but the team I had created under me, I think I have uh six people, I was able to, get to join, but there's no guarantee, they're gonna do anything, right? And that's been the case so far. So it was a little discouraging. But putting that same work ethic here and seeing the results at such a quick rate has been really encouraging. I just want to continue to see it grow.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm guessing, even though you are so young, you're at uni, you're 19, that little bit of experience there definitely helped you with this as well, which is really awesome. So what excites you about Live Good? Because obviously, like you said, you've hit the ground running. You want to build this, you understand it. But what
Yeah.
could you put it for the viewers? Put it in your words for the viewers. What excites you?
For me, it is the residual income potential. If you truly understand the ways we get paid, and you just take the time to learn it, people are there to like. If you hop on a Zoom, you'll understand. Like I didn't quite fully understand talking to Larry, at the T-Mobile store, but once I was engaged in the Zoom trainings and asking questions, I was able to really grasp. Oh wow, like if I do these steps, I can come up with these results. It may not come tomorrow. I don't believe in getting rich, right away or quick, but this company does give you that opportunity and the roadmap to say, hey, like you be consistent. If you really want this to happen, you do these things. So I've been following those principles. I've been seeing results. But so number one would be the residual. Number two, I'm saving my friends and family money. Like who doesn't want to save, right? And I know quite a lot of people who are in the space, of wellness and fitness. Obviously, we're adding more to it, but starting off, like people pay way too much for these products, and for them to have an opportunity to save through a cheap $10 a month membership, like why, who wouldn't want to be a part? So I try to share that because it really is helping people. And the income opportunity, it's limitless.
Yeah.
It's limitless. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's huge as well. And like, I think with you, like you said, you're entrepreneurial minded, and you can see the bigger picture. And that is a really important message, I think, for all of the viewers, is this isn't get rich quick, because get rich quick doesn't exist. It really doesn't
right.
exist. This is something
And
that, go on, no,
if I
please.
might say this, like when I got licensed for the, Primerica, like at the time I was working 8 hours a week, and getting licensed, I would say, is way harder than just sharing opportunity with somebody. It doesn't take a lot of effort, a lot of time. A lot of people tell me, like, I don't have a lot of time. I'm like, well, if you see value in something, you'll make the time.
Yeah,
You'll make the time.
you will. And it can just be as easy as a little conversation. It can just be something
Yeah,
natural. When you meet somebody, or, you're chatting with somebody that you know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I've got to sit down and work for 3 hours now. It can just
right.
flow in your life.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. So you mentioned just then about the Zooms, and I just want to clarify, in our team, we do have Zoom trainings and Zoom information sessions that both Rodney and I are lucky to have and be a part of. And that is
yeah,
really powerful, because sometimes for you, when you're sharing your tour link and sharing your business opportunity, you want something there to back you up and to help others, people that to really experience what the whole potential of Livegood is.
yeah.
So I think the Zooms are really, would you agree the Zooms have been pretty powerful?
Yeah, the Zooms have quite been, they've been really good. I mean, it goes over everything. I mean, what the business is, why it exists, the purpose behind it. So when you hop on one of those Zooms and you can fully understand and take away, you're like, it's like a paradigm shift, is what I like to call it. But it's incredible, and we have them all the time. So as much as you want to take in, it's available to you, to be a part, which I love.
Yeah, me too, absolutely. And if any of the viewers here are interested in the Zooms, then you just need to drop me an email. My email address is always down below, and I can hook you up with how these Zooms work for sure. So I think what would be really great, Rodney, is if I know every conversation is different and there are no perfect scripts, but say when you are talking to one of your friends or someone at college or something, what kind of verbiage and how would you describe Live Good to somebody that you know? What kind of words do you use?
Well, there's no one script that fits everybody. So I take two approaches, and I'm still learning myself. But
Yeah, right. Let's
one
just
that I'll
remember
get,
you have only been here a few days.
yes,
I'm really
yes,
putting you on the spot.
but it's okay. It's okay. I've had great leaders, and I've been learning from them. So one thing I've taken away is that if you're talking with someone, who doesn't have any experience in like affiliate marketing or business, and this is something new, just tell them it's a membership that pays, or a membership that saves you money, and they'll ask you questions, and what I'll do is I'll let the leaders take on the work. I'll like, well, if you're interested, we do have Zooms. We do have them every day. So if today's not a good time, just hop on one later. The opportunity is going to be there. Opportunity is not going away. So, and they're like, yeah, yeah, I'd like to be part of that. Or they'll be like, no, maybe not, and that's okay. So many people in the world, they may not see it now, but they might see it later. I've had so many people come back, like, Rodney, are you still doing that? And this, yeah, yeah, people come back. And then the second approach is, if it's someone similar to me, entrepreneur in the business, I tell them, like, are you familiar with Amazon? And they'll say, yeah, of course. I'm like, okay. Uh, and I kind of go into it. I'm like, well, Amazon started off with just books, right? They're like, yeah, of course. And now they sell everything A to Z, right? They're like, well, yeah. I'm like, well, Live Good, we're starting off just, health and wellness products, but eventually we're going to be expanding, adding more stuff, because it's a business online. And then what I tell them, like, what if Bezos at the beginning, when Amazon was just selling books, gave you the opportunity to share, and when members join, because of you referring them to that great business, which Amazon is, you got paid for it, not only upfront but residually. Imagine where we would be today. They have so many subscribers, and that, I mean, right there, like, if they don't understand, it's okay. But people that get it, that's what we have here at Live Good. So
Yeah,
it's incredible.
it is incredible and super exciting, because we are just coming up to 10 months old. So yeah,
Yeah,
really, really
yeah.
exciting. Of course, timing's always important as well.
Oh yeah,
So So I just want to say congratulations again. And as I know, you
Thank you.
are, you are new in the business, but I can tell you're going to go far. Do you
Yeah.
have you set any goals or anything for yourself yet? Or are you just seeing how this goes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Tell
I
us.
want I want I want to hit I want to hit gold this month. By the end of this month, I do want to hit gold, and by the end of the school year, if not sooner, obviously I want to hit anything and everything as soon as possible. But my goal is to eventually reach diamond for sure. That is a big goal of mine.
I can
But we
see
got to get there by steps.
exactly, exactly. And I
Yeah,
can see that for you. And yeah, and those, those bigger ranks are very much about the team as well. You can't get anywhere on your own with this kind of business. So bringing on people that you already know is very valuable in
right.
this kind of work, because then you get to work with people you know, like, and trust already, which is so nice, isn't it?
I get to choose who I work with. If I'm at T-Mobile or anywhere else, I can't I can't choose my leadership. I can't choose any of that. But another good point too, like it is your team. It's not about who I know, it's about who knows who. And that's what I've learned. And if you know the power of two, you see very quickly how it doubles. So if I help a team member get bronze, I want to show those two how to get their team members to get bronze. And it is continues from there. So my Larry, actually, again at T-Mobile, he gave me this analogy. He was like, "Would you rather have $500,000 handed to you right now, or I give you a penny today that doubles for 30 days?" I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the 500,000, that's a lot, up front. But then what he showed me, we did the math right there on a piece of paper. Um, After the 30 days, you're at like 5.4 million. Right. So that just shows you that power of compounding interest. It may not take 30 days for you to have 5.4 million, but it just shows the power of, repetition and that doubling factor, which is amazing.
Wow, I did not know that either. I would have been like
Yeah.
500,000. That's a really big number. And then you're
Right,
5
right.
million. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
So yeah, and
yeah,
that is such a good example for this, because it is about duplication and it is about people bringing people. And even if everybody just bought two people, goodness me,
right.
where would we be in 30 days? We would be huge. I mean, we're already pretty big.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, we're
that's
big.
amazing.
But there was the other side to it. You can't be discouraged at day 20 because he was showing me at that time. I can't give you the exact amount. It was like 10,000, right?
Ah,
But 10,000 compared to 500 is like, man, like that's a huge gap,
yeah,
So you just gotta, it's just, you gotta be consistent. You gotta not quit, because anything you quit and you fail.
yeah.
But if you make up your mind, yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying, doing little by day, you never know how far that'll take you. So
Yeah, so true. Yeah, I remember learning about compounding through hearing about Warren Buffett and how, I mean, he's an older guy now. I think he's in his 80s, but yeah, they were showing diagrams of how his income has exponentially grown and the power of the compounding with his millions and billions of dollars. And it was amazing how, like you said, don't be
yeah,
discouraged at day 20 out of 30, because whew, it goes huge at the end. The numbers just start
yeah,
taking off, which is just so exciting, because that's the kind of business that we're in here. So
yeah,
yeah, it's very
exciting.
cool, really cool. So are there any things that you would like the viewers to know, or any other experiences that you've had? I know you've just been here for a few days, but anything that you would like to end this interview on, any words of wisdom in your 12 days of Live Good?
Honestly, you guys, just believe, believe, believe. Like when I got started, I didn't have full faith or trust in it, but even when I didn't believe, I believed. And that's really carried me, because like I would get discouraged, or I would kind of feel like, oh well, I'm not where so and so is, yet. But look at where I am here today. I'm a silver. I'm working on, doing better, getting more people. But I'm just been locked in, and anything you want to achieve, you have to put time into it. Like that's anything you do, whether you are building residual income or anything you do, you have to put in the time, you have to put in effort, because the amount of time and effort you put in, that's what you're going to get back out of it. So that's why I put as much time in going to Zooms that are available, reaching out to my mentors who are there for me. I just put in the time and the effort, and I've been seeing results.
Amazing, brilliant advice. And I think anybody that's watching this is going to agree with me. You are definitely going diamond. You're probably going to go crown diamond. Why not? You've just got
Hey,
the right
why
attitude.
not?
Why
I'll
not? And
take
you've
it.
got time on your side, man. You're 19. You can say that you were in it from the beginning when you were little as well.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I'm looking to say that down the line.
It's so cool. It's really, really cool.
Yeah,
Well, I really appreciate you coming on. I know how busy your life is.
yeah.
And of course, it's just been great to talk to you because you are such an inspiration. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you so much.